out the game, I bet they know our names. DG out the game, I bet they say our names. DG out the game, I bet they know our names. DG out the game, I bet they say our names. Florida boy, Keon.
Florida boy, wrong me.
Mike, Michaela, Mamadee. DG out the game, I bet they know our name.
Forever we be DGL. Forever we be DGL. Forever we be DGL. Forever we be DGL.
What's up, DGF gang? Mamadee in the house. Okay, y'all did that. Y'all did that. Keon is sick. Keon sitting over here with his mask on. Romy getting sick, and I just got over sickness.
Yeah.
Whole house sick. It's crazy, but it look like I'm probably getting back sick. Yeah.
But the grind don't stop.
Y'all seen that new virus that's going around?
Yeah,
they say it's coming.
First it's COVID, now we got some new junk going around.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay, y'all got to excuse me for my hair. I put the hoodie on, but listen, y'all, Mamadee washed her hair and everything and blow dried, and I didn't feel like putting it in a ponytail. We got Romy over here drinking tea with probiotics in it. I keep the healthy stuff.
I have my tea.
But anyways,
can't go wrong with that honey in the tea.
okay, look down my honey and lemon. Yeah, y'all better get that green tea with probiotics in it. I drink chaseberry tea, raspberry tea, green tea, stress relief tea, probiotic, meaning I gotta drink ginger tea. I drink all kinds of tea,
I didn't even know they had that much type of tea.
Until they go in my little cloud. But look, they coming on it. They in it. And Keon used to pick at me every morning when I drink my rise tea, my mushroom tea. Now he gonna tell me this morning tomorrow, I think I need to get on that mushroom tea. I said, I told you, boy. I told you.
Is it done brewing more, Miss Tea Lady?
Yep,
you keep taking it out of the thing.
Just keep it in there. Yeah, just keep it in there. Let it brew.
I'm gonna put
you can start drinking it though, yeah. But anyways, y'all, as y'all can see by the title of this video, we are doing a reaction video on, I know what it is. They normally, when we get on here, we do a reaction. They don't normally tell me, but I see this. Somebody already commented and said it before.
And y'all, I reacted to this on my channel, and once I reacted to it, y'all, it was only right.
You did?
Yes, I reacted to this on my channel. So it's only right you react to this. Mamadee reaction gonna be fire. I know y'all gonna want to.
Y'all know I don't play, baby, because I tell the truth, the whole truth. So help me, God, baby. Yes, God. So yeah, so as y'all can see by the title of the video, again, where we are reacting to Corey. Y'all already know. I ain't gonna lie, y'all already know when I reacted to him and Carmen and Corey. I ain't gonna lie, y'all know I ain't never like. I don't like Corey. Yeah, I don't like Corey. I don't like Corey for the first time I even saw him, and it's not that I don't.
You just don't dislike. You dislike the thing.
I just dislike the thing. Okay, I don't dislike him because I don't know him, but I just dislike when he just gave me like
feminine vibes.
No, not really. I ain't look at that, bro. He just give me like
F-boy vibes.
He give me like I'm all that.
Cocky. He all that in the bag too.
Like nigga, I got money. Ain't nobody. And let me tell you something. Like I always tell people, and I teach my kids, like, man, never let money change who you are. Right. Like at the end of the day, you can still be you. Like he just give me too cocky, too like.
Let me tell you what he give me.
Yeah, like.
Let me tell you what you really get from him. What you really get from him, Mom. What I get from him is somebody that's never been that. So once they finally got that, they wanted to
act like they own
that. So yeah. People get money and tend to act like something they not.
Hey, but watch this. What I always say, God give it, then he'll what?
Take it away.
That's what I'm saying. You can't act like you better because you could be here today and down there tomorrow. Right. God give it to you right here and take it to you, take it from you. So you gotta always humble yourself. You get what I'm saying? Not that I say I feel like it's three sides of each story. The truth, the lie, his side, her side, and the truth. Whatever. I just feel like, you know, like I'm just going, I don't know what he did. They say, I say popular YouTuber accused of kidnapping 2 women, but let me tell you, Corey, baby, I don't underestimate your little ugly ass. So.
Oh, Mom, you say you don't like him? Well, I'm gonna tell you this now. After this video, you definitely ain't gonna.
Oh, wait, so, really? Oh, okay.
We ain't gonna do too much talking though.
Yeah, I ain't never seen it. I heard about it, but I ain't never seen it. So let's get on. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this reaction.
All right, let's get into it, man.
Oh, did y'all read the title? Popular YouTuber accused of kidnapping 2 women.
A popular YouTuber once known for family vlogging. A popular YouTuber once known for his family vlogging.
Look, go there. Come on.
Nah, look, that was cool by that
Yeah, that's a nice house.
I said that's nice.
Now accused of kidnapping 2 women. But this
Kidnapping 2 women. What the hell he got going on?
I don't know, man. You just only hearing.
With your big flying ear ass.
It doesn't end there. Authorities say the Texas-based content creator fled the United States by booking a one-way ticket.
Okay, wait, hold on. I know y'all don't like when I be pausing and stuff like that, but let me tell y'all got. Come on, man, y'all. You know what? I don't give a flying. You already know. So you gonna let me stop this video and say what I got to say? What you did? You kidnapped 2 women, then fled to you. What? Now why you did that, Cora? Where you went on Zimbabwe? You went to Zimbabwe?
This tea stink, man.
Boy, drink that tea. Don't waste my tea. Don't waste my tea.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's healthy.
1-hour flight all the way to the Middle East. So how did a man with millions of social media followers end up charged with aggravated kidnapping? Well, it all began on November 22nd. That's when a woman...
Y'all. See, Roman making this video about something else. See, that's what I told you. You gonna drink that tea? You took my tea up out of that pack. You gonna drink my probiotic. Well, you better drown it with honey.
It's not about the sweetness, boy.
Okay, it's about
you about to make it unhealthy.
It's healthy enough for me.
This boy putting all the goddamn syrup in there.
Alright, we good. Alright,
you finna take the probiotics out of putting all that goddamn honey. Anyways, look at him with these goddamn waves in his hair.
Numbers with 26-year-old Corey.
I ain't gonna lie, they don't like them waves in prison, baby. At least she ain't gotta make them while you go there. Cause see, they make them when they go there.
They gonna rub on for you.
But baby, you coming in them when they on there. They gonna like you, baby.
Oh man.
Junior. The woman told authorities the following day she and another woman met up with Pritchett. They did some pretty harmless activities like working out, ATV riding, then bowling. But it was at the bowling alley where things took an intense turn. While there, the 2 women felt like something was off when Pritchett and his 2 friends started acting strange. The women told police they were repeatedly looking around, seemed on edge, and were acting suspicious. The unnamed women told police they learned Pritchett and his friends were having issues with another group that was there at the bowling alley. So they reportedly told Pritchett if he continued acting that way, he should just leave with his friends. Pritchett in turn stepped out with his friends, but never returned, leaving the women behind. After some time, the women texted him because they left their stuff in his car. So he asked them to meet at the H-E-B grocery store parking lot to get their stuff back. When the 2 women showed up, he switched gears and offered to drive them home, and they said yes. But according to...
Wait, hold on. So if you meet up with him in the car and he offered to drive you home, why y'all didn't just... How did y'all even meet him there? In what? Was they driving when they met him?
Yesterday they must have called an Uber or something.
Okay.
No, that was in. You ain't just hear what they said. They said they left their stuff in his car.
Yeah, but he said they asked them to meet him at a gas station, a nearby gas station.
That's because they left their belongings.
I know, but they said he offered them a car ride. So what I'm thinking is, what car was they in?
They came to the bowling alley together.
Okay.
Corey and his friends, they just said that they seem like they got into it
with another group of boys. Okay, yeah.
Corey made it seem like they finna step out real quick and left.
Okay.
The girls came outside like, oh shoot, why they left my stuff in the car?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he said, hey, just meet us at the grocery store because I'm not coming back. So they had to either catch an Uber or whatever.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, that's how it went. Okay.
And Pritchett flipped the script once again. During that drive, he reported...
But when they met up at the grocery store, he offered them a ride.
I know that. Okay,
so, yeah.
okay.
Acting erratically and skipped what was supposed to be the route to drop them off. The women say Pritchett claimed someone was after him and started making phone calls. Then Pritchett began driving at high speeds, going past 100 miles per hour. The women claim he pulled out a gold-colored handgun and started waving it around the sunroof while still driving erratically fast.
Girl, I would have who? He would have tried me like that, baby. I would have unlocked the door and got out and jumped out.
It sound like he's
you gonna jump out going 100 miles per hour?
No, but he I would have beat his ass. I would have just beat his ass. Like he was he was you should have just knocked it out.
Two of y'all, one of him.
All she had to do was get in the back and just choke him out. And the other would have been raising for the gun. Y'all see, boy, I'm
really wrong because I don't think he was doing it intentionally for them. He felt like somebody was following him. He probably played hard. These niggas probably follow me. He wasn't bringing the gun out for the girls.
Okay, well, you educate me a little bit, but he still pulse. You know?
And began firing off rounds out of the car window. One of the women reportedly told Pritchett to take her back to her apartment and try to calm him down by asking him to pray with them. But he still continued driving crazy fast down the I-10 highway.
Oh, he was on Miley's. He was on something.
You gonna jump out on the highway too?
He was on. I ain't jumping out on the highway because he horsey.
He was
on drugs. He was on something. It sounded to me that he was on something. Yeah, he hearing voices in the head. He think he's schizophrenic. That was wrong.
Pritchett then made a video call to a woman woman reportedly saved in his phone under future wife. He asked the woman on the call, if I had the perfect opportunity and was in the middle of nowhere where no one could hear them scream, should I just go ahead and
Is that his mom
the
shot?
woman on the line reportedly responded,
so ugly.
yes. For the women in prison,
so he must be thinking that the girls
setting him up. I was thinking that too.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
saved in his phone.
But that's going to show that he was on something.
was on
For him to think that he was on something. Yeah, you on drugs, baby. See, that's what money will sometimes do to you if you don't be careful. When you let it get over your head, see, now he going crazy.
And then what you doing in the
wife. He asked the woman on the call, if I had the perfect opportunity and was in the middle of nowhere where no one could hear them scream, should I just go ahead and do it? And the woman on the line reportedly responded, yes. For the women in Pritchett's car, though, they were seemingly in fear of their lives. The women told police that Pritchett told them, I'm gonna F y'all and then kill y'all. By this point, the women said they were texting one another during all of this. But authorities say Pritchett then started pointing the gun at them and took their phones away so they couldn't communicate with each other. According to police, Pritchett then pulled off the highway onto the shoulder of I-10 near Sealy, Texas. Seemingly with a change of heart, he told the women to get out of his car, telling them this is your only opportunity. One of the women said she tried to get her phone back, but wasn't able to. Then Pritchett drove off, leaving them stranded on the side of the road at night. The women told police they spent more than an hour along the side of the highway before they were able to flag down a driver who called 911. But clues pieced together by investigators would help corroborate their story. One of the women had the Life 360 app on her phone, and screenshots, which included timestamps and the route they took, supported the victim's story of what happened. Pritchett was ID'd through his driver's
license. He gave her phone because now all they have to do is locate her cell phone, through the GPS towers, and they would have knew they ain't lying.
Yeah. Because y'all was outside the car. Yeah. If he let y'all out and
social media.
He's so dumb.
He's so dumb.
But when investigators reached out to him, his phone was no longer in service. Instead, they found out through TikTok that he was planning to move to Dubai.
I moved to Dubai. Give me this one. Feels so good out here.
He is so stupid. Y'all know who he look like? He look like Steve Urkel. That's just who he look like. No, he really don't. He look like Steve Urkel. He look like the thug Steve Urkel. That's just who he look like with your ugly self. He get on my nerves, Cora. I don't like you.
My kids, listen. So I'm having more kids, right? With my future wife, for sure. At 8.
No, baby, you ain't having no goddamn kids. The only kids you gonna be having is in prison with your boyfriend.
That don't even sound right.
No, he finna get a boyfriend.
He talking about his future wife. Nigga, make her your wife already if you feel like that's your wife.
Your future wife.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
Stevie.
Kids are gonna be homeschooled, bro. It's getting real wicked in the United States. A lot of y'all not paying attention because a lot of y'all sleep and the news outlets are not speaking on
that. He won't buy that.
It's gonna get real over there. Y'all might think I'm lying. Y'all might think I'm just talking. Y'all see it, you probably saying it. But you know, people don't believe you until it hit the fan.
That's true.
That's one thing I noticed about most people in the United States.
Well,
but that don't justify the fact why you went to Dubai.
Exactly. But
nigga, you went to Dubai because you running.
You running. And you ain't finna be in Dubai no more. You'll be right back in Texas with your little boyfriends in prison.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah. Texas prisons, too.
Yeah. So, okay. So, yeah. So, that ain't the reason why you in Dubai. But he woke, y'all. He woke. I ain't gonna lie. Because he ain't on drugs. That's the only reason why he woke. Because he off some... You know,
they want to party, live life, until it hit the fan. When the fan, and everybody, it was scattered.
But according to the FBI, they confirmed Pritchett bought a one-way ticket to Qatar on December 9th. A little more than 2 weeks later after buying that one-way plane ticket, Pritchett was officially charged on December 26th with one count.
Check this out.
Wow.
I'm gonna show you.
So he was charged.
One count
of kidnapping.
You want to kidnap people.
Aggravated kidnapping.
I want to give a huge thanks to you, our viewers, and our amazing sponsors like Upside. Upside is a super check it option to download an extra charged with aggravated kidnapping. Pritchett still continues to post on social media. On January 4th, he posted an article from Houston news station KPRC, along with the caption, "Letter to the internet, it's finna be a ball. Let the show begin, #Houston, Texas. Let me show you how to take monsters down the #smooth way." You see it says accused, right? Don't worry, LOL. I'm finna give you the details on here and in the court of law. They gonna regret effing with me like I'm just some goofy or some. Oh, and I got the best lawyer in Houston. A day later, he posted a video with the victims as they were ATV riding. That video was captioned tagging Houston PD as he wrote in part, "We have a case here of popular YouTuber Corey SSG kidnapping 2 white girls, and he's currently on the run."
Wait, they was white?
Yep, I was winning.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he wild. Oh yeah, he wild.
Way up out of there.
He wild.
Well, you better have the best
I don't know
lawyer
why
of the century.
What? I hate to say
Not Texas. You better have the best lawyer
And
in the
it's
world.
not that we trying to be funny. Why would you kidnap some hunkies?
Yeah.
Come on.
Don't call him that.
Don't call him.
Yeah, we gotta go say that. It's just no. Put it like
Even
this.
though I'm not gonna say every white person, but
we got some
90% of the white people in this world, I'm gonna say 90% because be racist and they ain't for us. So we united. We gotta stand together.
Going down.
But bro, come on, bro.
He going down.
Don't get you 2 black people.
Yeah, why you kidnap? Why you kidnap some mixed ones? They could have been a little.
Don't kidnap nobody.
I think
don't kidnap nobody at all.
But yeah, the FBI should be after him. A pretty wild case that is now ranging across 2 completely different countries that are thousands of miles away from one another. So let's bring on retired FBI agent Colin Schmidt to get his thoughts on this. Colin, thank you so much for joining me today. What is your reaction to this case, from Pritchett's alleged erratic behavior to trapping these 2 women allegedly in his car and leaving them stranded on the side of the road, then later fleeing off to Qatar?
I just don't believe that I feel like at the end of the day he's gonna get by with it, because that's not kidnapping. Because at the end of the day he didn't force them into the car. If you heard it in the beginning of the story, they said he's offered them a ride and evidently they got in. So how is it kidnapping?
But he's gonna break it down. Let him break it down.
But if somebody says,
let me out.
Okay, yeah, that's why.
You holding them against their will.
Okay, that's true. That's kidnapping. Okay.
Well, and I think the first thing for investigators is kind of look at the totality of the circumstances and look at the big picture, as well as look at credibility of who the complainants are, as well as what's really going on here between these 2 people, and that's based upon the recent instances of YouTubers or bloggers or social media influencers faking their own kidnappings. So to prevent a waste of resources, they have to just take a step back and kind of look at the big picture. And then, of course, if there is some merit to this, then they're going to have to kind of dig in and find out exactly what really went on between these 2.
And investigators also say that, GPS data from Life 360, which was an app that was on one of the women's phones, that helped corroborate their story. Talk to me about how investigators use that type of data to kind of piece together, at least verify these types of allegations.
In this case, the victim made it easy for law enforcement to track her because they did have the Life 360 app on there. I'm familiar with the app. It's fantastic. And I have used it with my kids as well. So if that wasn't on there, the first step with all these cases, and even if it's a bank robbery or a fraud case, is going to be the phones, and to look in to see if there's any GPS data.
That's the biggest
frauders. Y'all better pay attention.
That's the biggest snitch.
The biggest snitch is your phone, baby.
That's with any crime you commit.
It don't matter if you delete it. It don't matter if it don't matter. It's not deleted.
They can find it.
They can find it.
I don't think it's deleted.
Apples or FBI?
Apple, yeah.
These devices. Phone to find out and to corroborate what the victim is saying that the assailant did.
Yeah, and it's also, unclear right now, but from what we do know now, do you think the erratic behavior on Pritchett's behalf might have been someone actually after him, as he had told these women allegedly, or do you think there's another reason, possibly like drugs, that kind of made him this whole incident?
Well, with the limited information, available, it'd be speculating on why he was acting so erratic. So when somebody's acting erratic, there's some sort of a catalyst or some sort of antecedent that make them do that. So you need
to use words that we understand, because ain't no about black people watching this. We don't even understand what he just said. It's some kind of catalyst. Yeah. No, it's some kind of goddamn drugs, Molly's, ibuprofen. Just say it. I hate when they get on there. Yeah, just say drugs. God damn it. Yeah. It's some kind of erratic. We don't understand that, Paul.
You don't talk that much. You don't talk
lack knowledge more.
No, I don't lack it. I
know you don't lack knowledge, but
it's just
our people do.
Yeah, we don't know what that means. Just say drugs. It's simple.
So that's why you react. Help our people understand.
That word that you're saying can't be used on a lot of platforms.
Okay, but
just like YouTube.
yeah. Oh, we can't.
So I'm just letting you know. So
okay, but we already know he on something.
something internal or external. And that's one thing that's going to come out, so speak in the wash as the investigators do their investigation and start talking to people and find out why he was behaving in such an odd manner. And then
y'all don't see what his shirt say. Finesse. He finna be finessing prison. With his little boyfriends.
He fled to Qatar, which is kind of an unusual country to go to. Because of it, I doubt he speaks Arabic. Does he have some sort of connection to that country?
Yeah, I was also, going to ask you what your thoughts are on him fleeing to Qatar. What all goes into extraditing a kidnapping suspect? And in your opinion, how long do you think it'll take before he's actually back in the United States?
Well, first thing is if we have extradition with Qatar, I'm not aware whether we do or don't for that particular.
So he's in jail there?
No, he's not in jail. He fled. He fled before they could even
catch him. Yeah.
So crime, because extradition is crime specific. Some crimes are extraditable, some aren't.
Some aren't.
And then
that's true.
The extradition process is generally very long.
Yeah, it is long.
And it takes at least a year.
So what they say is that it takes in some cases like this, because you're so far away, and to expedite him back to Florida, the United States, their laws are different. It can be, it can be longer. So
that's why he fled.
So listen to what he's gonna do though.
Generally, what the authorities do is they just have the country expel or deport the person that's there. It's a much faster process, unless the person has some sort of citizenship with that country.
So,
and I doubt
citizenship in Qatar is nothing really to talk about.
Do you think that trip was planned this whole time, or do you think he kind of did it as an escape to escape those now criminal charges that he's facing? Because I can't imagine, leaving your children behind to go start a new.
He don't give a damn about no children. He left Carmen out and the kids. I don't know what the hell make you think he care about the kids. That man ain't over there talking about
he's gonna make some new ones.
Make some new ones. He ain't son Carmen and them kids.
And have him some more kids.
In a completely different country and just, leave them behind in Texas.
And girl, you black. You knew that. Come on. You saying that. Come on, girl.
Well, if he was going to Mexico, I would say there wasn't a lot of thought put into it, because obviously it's just right over the border. But to take an international flight, you have to fly through an international hub, whether it be Houston or Los Angeles or New York, and then make a couple of connections to get to Qatar. So, and then, of course, the flight itself is pretty expensive, and then there is going to be some scrutiny on him on when he lands through the authorities there in Qatar. So there had to be some sort of
Hold on.
It had to be some sort of thought. But they basically stated like it had to be. He thought about this. He had this already.
He already had a plan. Yeah.
He ain't dumb now.
Planning to go into it because, like I said, he's just not driving his car over the border going down to Mexicali. He's going to a foreign country, and it's approximately an 18-hour flight.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's smart.
Booking that one-way ticket as well too.
Evidently, he knew he did.
Imagine kind of going back to this alleged crime as well. Can't imagine what it was like for these two women who were stranded on that highway until they were able to flag down a driver who eventually called 911, and then authorities arrived as well too. But kind of going back to the overall alleged offense in this case, what do you kind of make of just leaving two women stranded on a highway, and then just again fleeing off to a completely different country?
Well, that tells me that there wasn't much thought put into this. It sounds more like this was an impulse crime. He was reacting to some sort of something maybe the women had done to him, or vice versa. And this was reaction, and he didn't think it through. And then I think finally it kind of dawned on him that what he had done was basically land him in jail. Yeah. And he essentially panicked.
Come on.
Kicked him out or put him on the side of the road, and then obviously left the country. So he definitely has a lot going on inside his head. And this case is only going to probably get stranger as the investigators dig in.
Yeah, and you mentioned something earlier in our discussion, just about his whole social media persona, which is kind of another added layer to this whole entire story.
He cleaning that shirt on
has millions of followers across different social media platforms, but then you tack on this alleged behavior and this alleged or this crime as well too. What do you make of all of that, given that he was this kind of apparent rise on social media, and then he got kind of famous as well too, doing family content, and then for this to kind of come out, what do you make of just kind of that Jekyll and Hyde situation that we're kind of seeing all unfold?
Well, that's from where I started with this, that because of his social media presence, law enforcement is going to have to kind of dig in and kind of determine what the motive behind this was. Maybe he was just, he had no intent of harming these women. He was just doing this for the classic clicks. Or, like I said, he had something going on in his life that made him panic. But it seems like there's such, in society now, there's such a intense pressure to get quote unquote clicks that we see these social media people doing some amazingly stupid and abhorrent things. And frankly, I think law enforcement and the society as a whole is really kind of getting tired of it. And the hammer is starting to fall on these people for their behaviors.
Now, saying Pritchett makes it back to the United States, he's facing this kidnapping charge. How long of a potential sentence or punishment do you think that he could be facing now?
Well, if the federal authorities get involved, I believe you could get up to life in prison for kidnapping. So depending on the circumstances and if it's provable, in this case, he didn't take the victims over state lines. So there's an argument that it's not a federal crime. However, there is a kidnapping statute in Texas. And Texas has a pretty aggressive law enforcement culture there. So he's going to be facing some jail time if it turns out that this was legitimate kidnapping. And
Corey, you better get the dishing out some money, baby.
Corey, you better play it like it was for the clicks.
Yeah, that's it. Cause baby,
play it like you was joking.
Baby, I'm gonna see you some commissary, baby. I'm gonna write you a letter.
Not with this DGF check.
Baby. See.
These women are willing to testify.
Oh, it's done. Yeah, so
Thank you so much for joining me and giving me insight into this case. Before we sign you off, though, anything else you'd like to add?
No.
I think it just comes, like I said, full circle about all this social media clicking nonsense, and it's really gotten out of hand. And I think it's long past time for authorities to start cracking down.
Man, he hating,
man. Getting harmed.
He hating.
Yeah, you hating.
Oh man, go lay down. Well, you retired FBI. Stop hating.
So my thing is my scenario on my thought and opinion on it. I feel like at the end of that, I don't feel like he was doing anything to harm those girls. I feel like he was on something. He thought maybe due to the situation that happened in the bowling alley with him being panicking. He probably thought maybe they set him up or whatever, and he realized at the last minute it wasn't even that. So I feel like at the end of the day, you shouldn't even did it like that. When them Wyons said put me out, I would have put them all right out of my car. That's just what it is. So
and the fact, this nigga, but y'all didn't hear about the part where this nigga stuck his gun out the window and went firing shots.
Corey, you going to jail.
Corey just doing.
You going to jail.
He just doing jail.
You going to jail. Because that bullet could have hit anybody. Okay? So Corey, I don't know what you was on that night, but baby.
Dope.
That's why mine is a terrible thing to waste. So at the end of the day, Corey, you dead wrong. That's my opinion on it. And if you go to jail, I don't wish jail on nobody, but I'm gonna send you some commissary so you can buy you some honey buns.
What? Don't put the honey on his buns first. Don't worry about it. You ain't gonna have to no honey.
Wait, Corey, you better not go in there with them waves. Wait, Corey, you better not go. Corey, you better not go in there with them waves, baby.
They love to surf, boy.
Okay, you might have, you could be a going there. I don't know, but Corey, I'm sorry, I don't take it funny, but listen, that's why I teach my boys y'all to leave them hurting up. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I don't care about what race she is. I ain't kidnapping nobody.
No,
you can be any race. I ain't kidnapping. I don't play no type of game. I don't put my hands on women, and I'm dang sure ain't kidnapping nobody.
Not at all. Y'all better leave them where they at. But Keon is sick. Y'all can see that Keon is really nice. He into it, but he really, really sick. But we just want to come on and react to this. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close this video out. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for more reaction videos and DGF Gang. We is out.